Hi. I wanted to upload the audio to Facebook, but Facebook doesn't let you just upload an audio, so I had to put my ugly mug on the screen and read it to you. But this is something I wanted to read to you. It's not a passage from the Bible. You might think I would do that, but and I might sometime. But in this case, it's a passage from one of my favorite authors, Louis L'Amour. It's Louis L'Amour, the famed Western writer. I've loved him for decades. I read this passage from the book The Lonesome Gods decades ago, and it impacted me very much back then, and it continues to impact me every day, especially as I get older. You start dealing with your own mortality, and these kind of questions might pop up. So I wanted to share this passage with you as a way for maybe to stimulate your thinking, but to ask you yourself, what do you leave behind, and who exactly are you? So again, this is a passage from the book The Lonesome Gods. It's from chapter 29, and it's as expressed by a character Louis L'Amour created called Johann Verne. And it's just a few paragraphs long. It's not real long. It's not the whole. It's not the whole chapter. Just a few paragraphs. So I hope you'll just take another minute and listen as I recite this passage from his book. Once my father had told me of finding a cliff dwelling built high in the rocks, the bricks plastered with mortar from clay, and in the clay were the marks of fingers. Who left those prints in the clay? Who pressed his hand here and then stepped back to view it? Why did he leave his signature here? To show that he too had a hand? To tell others that a man had gone before, had passed some brief time in this place, and then gone on. My father had found human bones there. Did they belong to the possessor of the hand? Or were they the bones of another, following long after? Why did he impress his hand upon the clay? Did he hope to ascend across the centuries a thought, a dream perhaps? Or just to say that I too was here? This was my place. This I built with my hands. I knew the image of that hand would be with me forever, for we who pass do not own this land. We but use it. We hold it briefly in trust for those yet to come. We must not reap without seeding. We must not take from the earth without replacing. My father told me of a Navajo once who found an arrowhead on the sand and took it up. But then he took from his pocket a small buckskin sack, and from it a pinch of dust to replace what he had taken. I hope this reading was something that you'll think about and enjoy. And that's all I have to say.